So, apparently white people have decided that they're going to go out here and rebuild the bust of Queen Nefertiti. Now, we all know that white folk be lying like hell. We are going to watch this about 4.5-minute clip from USA Today. They put this on TV in front of everybody on the Travel Channel to act like this was somehow some real shit. When I play this short clip, I'll be speaking of some of the things that I need y'all to pay attention to and notice during this clip. This type shit white folk out here doing in this so-called Black History Month. In 2018, they still telling these types of lies. Watch this shit.
He's used to uncovering iconic mysteries, but his latest excursion brought him to Egypt,
a black
where
woman
he got exclusive access to the remains of King Tut's mother. Take a look.
Knocking the noses off of pyramids.
What happened to Queen Nefertiti?
We know why they did that.
Powerful ruler, married to King Tut's father, so beloved he made her co-king. But after death, she was erased, her mummy gone.
This is the most famous image of Nefertiti.
Josh Gates, archaeologist and adventurer, was hooked, traveling to Egypt for the Travel Channel
on our history.
Unknown to look for answers.
And this is what's happening.
Known as KV35.
The first clue, far from King Tut, a mummy known as the Younger Lady, now in a quiet corner of the Cairo Museum. In 2010, DNA tests proved she was King Tut's mother. Was she a mistress, another wife, or, as Gates and Egyptologist Aidan Dodson
Egyptologist,
the missing Nefertiti? Isn't it possible that the mummy of
bunch of white folk
is actually sitting under glass in the museum right now?
I think it may be probable.
They used high-tech imaging to scan the Younger Lady's head for the first time, creating an exact replica, the basis for a forensic reconstruction.
About to tell some lies.
Mutilated face you can't really visualize as a living, breathing woman. It's very hard to see people in the past. It's even harder to see.
Look at this shit now. Look here. This is black people. Look at that brown they trying to wash off.
An opportunity to see
fucking white folk out here lying.
Powerful woman from history brought back to life.
Elizabeth Dames, the artist
another white woman who built King Tut this way. Look at this shit. Look at the eyes she using. Get the fuck out of here, white bitch.
3 months later, the Younger Lady
recreating white folk.
I'm dying. To be able to come face to face with a living woman will be absolutely thrilling.
A face just
fuck out of here
to help solve an ancient mystery of the legendary, extraordinary Nefertiti.
Ain't no mystery to black folk.
Yeah, NBC News, Paris.
And Josh is with us.
Wow. Now they about to unveil this bullshit. Y'all watch this shit.
What's the inspiration for doing this?
You know, Nefertiti is, I think, sadly,
I'm white and I like lying.
The most beautiful woman of the ancient world.
That's all he really needs to say.
She was a really substantial leader. This is a woman who was a pharaoh. And I think that it's time to identify her, to figure out who she really was. We know her from this famous bust in Berlin that everyone sort of remembers her from. But that's a kind of idealized image. And so we wanted to look at this mummy in the Egyptian museum and say, could this be the real Nefertiti?
All right, so we're going to reveal it, but this is
Berlin shit is
you
fake.
Think this is spot on?
This is spot on. This
shit's real.
3D image of the mummy's head was done. It was then given to a forensics team and an incredible world-class reconstruction artist. So this is very accurate.
All right, here it comes. We're
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
The fuckery.
Wow. She is.
The black woman should have started cussing his dumb ass out right there on live TV.
Yes, she really is.
Get the fuck out of here.
And how accurate do you think this is?
I think it's extremely accurate.
A white woman, really?
Artists are able to do an extremely good job.
Oh, Celine Dion looking bitch.
Determining muscle and all of that. And so what we're looking at here is King Tut's mother. We know genetically that this mummy is King Tut's mother. So
look at this shit.
That's right. We know that Tut's father was Akhenaten, who was married to Nefertiti. So it's a good bet. And the really encouraging thing for me is that when you look at the known ancient images of Nefertiti that we have, like the Berlin bust, there are amazing similarities here.
I was going to say, it looks
she's
a lot
white.
of people get those necklaces with that side view.
And this black woman talking about the goddamn necklace. Not the fact that this is an African woman. I'm tired. I can't even look at this shit no more.
This is a real woman. And when we look at this reconstruction,
hold on, I can't even.
Someone who is substantial and someone whose mummy...
I can't even watch this shit no more. Here's the thing. This black woman right here, or at least I would perceive her to be a black woman, you don't have to be a genius or even a scientist to understand climate. This is a simple concept. Climate. A child understands climate. In Africa, the climate is sunny than a motherfucker. That's the climate. They keep wanting to talk about Egypt like it's away from Africa and all this shit. It's sunnier than the motherfucker. There's no way a queen or pharaoh will wear this type of head garb, not covering her face, if she's this white in that type of sun. These white folk are fucking delusional. If it was gonna be a white woman, she's supposed to have a goddamn cloak over her fucking face, a full body cloak to survive the type of sun that's over there in Africa, in what they call it ancient Egypt, which is just Africa. She'd have a goddamn hoodie on or cloak or some shit like that. She not running around here with her face all out like that in the sun. And she's a white woman. Even white folks should know that that's bullshit. But even when they know, this is a goddamn supposed scientist, this motherfucker, an Egyptologist, these words they come up with to describe thieves and liars. Egyptologists, white folk over there whitewashing the meta-nature on the inside the pyramids, the hieroglyphics, whitewashing everything we got over there, knocking noses off of shit. They doing all this shit, and they're gonna give us this as Nefertiti. A white woman. We saw the white bitch that was building her, that built King Tut, using white eyes from a magazine. Why are they doing this shit? Because they can, is the answer to this. Because black people like this black woman will sit there and act like this is the most amazing thing they've ever seen and not call out this white motherfucker for telling these types of lies in front of everybody and spending and using the technology and spending the type of money to build a lie like this. They are vested into lying to you, so you don't know what the fuck happened, black people. So you don't understand what they're doing, black people. It's 2018. They did this shit during y'all supposed Black History Month, disrespecting the shit out of every black person possible. They go in and build a 3D replica of a white woman with an African hat on, African headdress, and an African necklace here. But this is a white bitch. This is a full-blown white bitch, and this black woman decided it was no problem to her to sit here and watch it. And I can imagine anybody black that will be on a show like this is sitting there in amazement, acting like they ain't never seen no shit like this. We've been seeing white folk lie for years. And this shouldn't be anything amazing. This is no type of fucking accomplishment. It's disrespectful as hell. And they put this on live TV in front of everybody. It doesn't take a smart person to know that in the sun, to deal with the sun, you're going to have some dark skin. I would argue that Nefertiti, King Tut, they were jet black people. More towards jet black than anything near white. But what do I know? I'm not a goddamn Egyptologist. And there's a good chance that my common sense does not overshadow the ideas and common sense and the science behind a white Egyptologist out here telling these goddamn lies. That's all the fuck I want to say, y'all. Y'all comment if you need to comment. Black people, I need y'all to understand the type of people that y'all out here trying to impress, the type of people that you're letting make you feel inferior are out here lying like a motherfucker. They're not smarter than you. They're lying to you. And they're lying to you for a reason. White folk don't do stuff for no reason. Not on live TV in front of everybody. That's not the type of shit they into. Everything they're doing is for a reason. Egypt is Africa. Africa equals sun. Sun equals melanated people. That's just all it is to it. Doesn't take a smart person to draw those types of conclusions. Let's stop listening to these lying motherfuckers. First of all, let's stop letting them define who we are. Because that has been what they've been able to do thus far, is curb the history, make us be whoever the fuck they want us to be. We trust them more than our own scholars. We need to change that in 2018. You want to do something to celebrate Black History Month? Erase the goddamn white lies they've been telling you for the other 11 fucking months of the year. That's all the fuck I want to say, y'all. Comment if you feel need to comment. It's your motherfucking man's them, y'all. I'm out.